DeLuca, staff photographer Dallas Cowboys wide receiver Cole Beasley, 11, runs after a pass catch during the Dallas Cowboys vs. the Indianapolis Colts NFL football game at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis on Sunday, December 16, 2018. DeLuca, the Dallas Morning News, Jon Machota, Cowboys beat writer for SportsDailyFW.com and the Dallas Morning News, answered questions about the team in a live chat recently. Check out the highlights. Is Cole Beasley definitely gone now that Jason Witte can fill right back into a Dak Prescott's security blanket role instead of Beasley? Machota, the Jason Witte addition doesn't play as much a role as just the interest from other teams and how much the Cowboys are willing to pay a veteran slot receiver. I would say because of those reasons it's unlikely Cole Beasley will be wearing a Cowboys uniform in 2019. And while having Witten back in the mix helps, losing Beasley in free agency would mean the Cowboys would need to address the receiver position in the draft. The plan is to move Amari Cooper around even more and have Allen Hurns work in the slot. But I still think another Beasley, Switzer-type player would have to be in the mix, at the very least in the later rounds or via an undrafted free agent. With a lack of depth, and the DeMarcus Lawrence, Randy Gregory situations, is there anywhere besides D-line the Cowboys can go with their first draft pick? Machota, sure. But as of right now, I'd say defensive line is most likely. But depending on the players available, I wouldn't rule out a safety or tight end at 58. So the positions I would rule out at 58 are quarterback, running back, offensive line, cornerback and linebacker. Defense is supposed to be the strength of this class, yeah I'm leaning towards a defensive end or tackle in the second round. Contract-wise, is DeMarcus Lawrence more Khalil Mack or Danielle Hunter? Machota, somewhere between. Better than Hunter but not quite on Mack's level. I believe Hunter's deal last year was for around $14.5 million per season with $40 million guaranteed. Max was for $23.5 million with $90 million guaranteed. I don't see Lawrence signing if that average is under $20 million. If DeMarcus Lawrence does need a surgery that'll require weeks, months of recovery, why wouldn't he have already had the procedure done? Machota, is leverage for the Cowboys to get a deal done, knowing they'd like the surgery completed as soon as possible so he can be around for training camp after he recovers. Both sides have leverage but Tank has more at this point. The Cowboys are extremely thin up front without him. They can't make a serious Super Bowl run without him on the field playing at the level he has the last 2 seasons. If long-term deal isn't done by July 15, Lawrence could end up sitting out games. And then obviously Le'Veon Bell showed the worst possible scenario for the Cowboys, which would be Lawrence sitting out an entire season. And while that hurts Lawrence because he doesn't get paid, he'd still be in the prime of his career after the season. And teams would still be extremely interested in paying big money for one of the league's best pass rushers.